Hey, great to see you at SaintMarcuz here once again, and oh my God, Sacred Beast support, insane retrains. Yeah, I fangirled really hard when this came out 2 weeks ago, announced, and I was like, dang, that's crazy. And sorry I've taken so long to make a video on it. I just really wanted to do an in-dive combo def, you know, make sure you had everything you need to know about the deck moving forward, and yeah, I'm super excited to play this for Nats. I'm happy this is legal for Nats. So anyways, let's just get over everything. I've got 12 to 13 combos I want to show you. 12 of them are pure. One of them is a variant I am looking into playing, which we'll see at the end of the video. And I hope you enjoy. So let's get started. So Hamon, Raviel, and Uria all got retrains. I'm not going to be saying the full name. I'm just going to call them Hamon, Raviel, Uria. That's their names, man. Alright, so let's just go quickly. Alright, so we got Hamon as a spell searcher for the deck. So it searches any card related to Sacred Beast. Booyah, that's crazy good. They all cannot be summoned without being summoned by a Sacred Beast card, which is a new summoning mechanic that I really like. Raviel is the monster searcher of the deck. It searches any monster related to Sacred Beast. Uria is the trap searcher of the deck, which searches any card related to Sacred Beast. So, just like old Hamon, when a monster is sent to the graveyard, instead of being destroyed by battle, you bring your opponent for 1,000 mandatory effect, and then if it dies, you take no damage for the rest of the turn. Doesn't matter if it's by your own card. So if it dies, it'll trigger. All good there. Raviel's second effect is he contribute 2 other Sacred Beast cards, and Raigeki the board, and then gain 1,000 attack for each card destroyed by effect. It's a very, like, obelisk effect, wouldn't you say? And then you have Uria, who still gains 1,000 attack for each trap card in the graveyard, 1,000 defense, 1,000 attack. And then you've also got the fact that it has a quick play effect now to pop a spell and trap on the field. And what's crazy, it has the claws of Super Poly. So the minute you activate this card, the chain ends. That's going to be very useful going forward. So I like that. We have a new monster who is officially part of the Sacred Beast team, because before it was air quotes, he's not part of it. Now he is the creator, or the orchestrator of Sacred Beast. And what this card says, verbatim: discard 1 card, summon a Sacred Beast from whatever location. If you use the effect from hand, you summon 1 from hand. If you use the effect on field, you can summon from hand or graveyard. If you use the graveyard effect, you summon from grave. Any Sacred Beast monster. Cool. So it fits the clause of Hamon, Raviel, and Uria having to be summoned by a Sacred Beast effect. Thumbs up on that. Thumbs up. I like that. Alright, and then we have Phantasmal Martyr got a retrain. It's now called Martyr the Sacred Beast. And on summon, you can place 1 field spell or 1 continuous spell or trap from my deck face up. Sweet, that's really good. I honestly wish this card was with old support, but okay, that's fine with me. Second effect is if I control a Sacred Beast monster, so it doesn't mean it has to be Raviel, Hamon, or Uria, but just a Sacred Beast monster, you can make 2 more copies of them spawn from the deck, graveyard, or hand. That's pretty neat. And then during the end phase, it adds back to your hand if there's a level 10 Sacred Beast monster in your graveyard. Cool, we have recursion in the deck. I'm happy. Very happy with that. Next we have the spell cards of the deck. We'll start with the continuous spell first, and then we'll talk about the Graceful Charity last. So we'll talk about Skyfire the Sacred Beast. Cool card. During main phase, place 2 other copies up in the spell and trap zone. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I like that. I like that a lot. If you reveal a level 10 in your hand, you get to place Fallen Paradise, the new one, face up in the spell and trap in the field zone. Like that too. And then during the end phase, you can add this card back to your hand. No other requirements needed on your opponent's turn. Okay. Then we've got the field spell, Fallen Paradise of the Sacred Beast. 3 times per turn, you can send 3 of the same type, monster, spell, and trap, to the graveyard, and just summon 1 from any location in the game. That's super exciting. But what is awesome about this is the card makes them unaffected by the activated effects of spell and traps your opponent uses. So you will be eating Imperm, Super Poly, all this stuff, like, no problem. So that's super exciting. And then, just like the old school Fallen Paradise, we still draw 2. I love this card. Great card. Now, we got the Graceful Charity. So, Graceful Charity... Oh, I'm sorry. Unleashing the Sacred Beast is a searcher where you can add 3 Sacred Beast monsters to your hand with different names and then discard 2 cards. Correct. Correct. A Graceful Charity that searches? Correct. If this card is sent to your graveyard, or if this card is in your graveyard, so like Regenesis, during the turn it wasn't sent there, you can banish it, add a level 10 Pyro Thunder or Fiend monster that cannot be normal summoned or set from your deck to your hand. Okay, that's pretty cool. Nice, nice. And then let's get to the traps. We'll start with the continuous trap. Divine Abyss of the Sacred Beast. Similar to Skyfire, it is during the May phase, spawn 2 more. Sweet. If you send all 3 to the grave, you can book a moon. Okay, that's cool. And then during the end phase, place this card on the bottom of the deck. Awesome. So it reads like the spell, it's just trap speed, so it's a little slower. Oh well. And then we've got the last card of the new main deck stuff outside of the extra deck. We have Destruction Chant of the Sacred Beast. Now, this card's pretty good. If you have a Sacred Beast monster that's a level 10 on the field, or have 2 level 10 Sacred Beast monsters on the field, and you summon as you resolve this effect, sorry, let me restart that. Special summon 1 Sacred Beast monster, and if there are 2 level 10s on the field, you get to negate 1 face-up card. Sweet. So if I already have like Raviel Hamon on board, and I use Chant to summon like Creator or Martyr on field, I get the negated card for free. That's nice. Alright. Well, when it goes to the grave, and it's in grave, it's Quick Effect Polymerization. And why that matters is because we have a new boss monster. Phantasmal Sacred Beast of Chaos. What he says is he has 3 lives. You got to kill this guy 3 times before he can die by battle or card effect. Cool. He can be summoned out by fusion or by sending 3 level 10 monsters that cannot be normal summoned or set. Okay. Okay. And then 3 times per turn, once per chain, you can Veil or Imperm a monster and then gain half the life points of that card. Yeah, that's crazy good. I like this. This is right up my alley. I'm super happy for that. Yeah, there's cute things like Greater Polymerization to cheat it out if you want to send 3 Saint Anazaminas or a 0 attack extra deck monster. Cool. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts on new stuff. I really love it. Let's get into the combos. So here's my mock deck list that I use for the combos. There's some cards in here that we'll talk about. We'll talk about how, like, real quick, this is a Raviel Searcher. You summon it, and just like Safer, you send it for cost to add a level 10 Dart. So you add Raviel, and then you do combo. Could be an option, just saying. Lightning Crash, add 1 Thunder type from your deck to your hand. You can not summon that monster. So if you activate this card, add Hamon, and use Hamon's effect, pitch it, and then pitch itself to grave, it's no longer that monster by Lightning Crash, so you can summon it. Cool. Bad news. I don't know if this card's legal for Nats, so thankfully there's another card that allows me to add big boy monsters, and that's Cardofthesoul. Cardofthesoul says I can look at my deck and add a monster from my deck to my hand that whose sum, attack, and defense equals my life points. Thankfully there's no burn decks right now, so it's probably gonna be my new searcher for right now. If Lightning Crash is legal, I can also use it to search out the Thunder King Kaiju, which shoutouts to the German YouTuber that I watched a video on last week. I forget their name right now, but they were the reason why I found this. I really didn't think about it until then. And I was like, yeah, I'm just crazy. I gotta look at all the targets now. But I'm trying to figure out how this goes around with Lightning Crash. That's my only thing. It's like I gotta figure out, does it work with Lightning Crash because it's not it's because I'm not summoning? I don't know. Just weird things. We can make Farujas pretty quickly in this deck. So there is that. And yeah, let's get into combos. So we're gonna start with 1 card combo, Unleashing of the Sacred Beast. And so we start by activating the card. We add Raviel, Martyr, and the creator, the new creator, orchestrator. Pitch at the graveyard, activate creator effect in graveyard, and spawn a Martyr. Martyr effect to place Skyfire. And then activate Skyfire effect to place 2 more. Reveal level 10 to activate the field spell. Okay, pretty good, right? Raviel. Summon Raviel from deck off of the Skyfire the Sacred Beast. And then we'll spawn with Martyr effect to special summon 2 more from the deck, graveyard or hand. And then we'll activate the draw 2 card here from Fallen Paradise. From here, we will activate the effect again, sending back creator. We'll use the Raviel in hand, which we have not used yet. And unfortunately, this combo does not get us the Thunder Dragon Colossus, which we can also make very easily in this deck. So we'll pitch the Raviel, then we'll use the creator to summon back the Raviel. And I do want to point out that this Raviel right here is unaffected by spell and trap cards, because we use it to summon off of Paradise. So when we end on this board, we're going to end on this and this, so that we can use the Raigeki effect of Raviel on our opponent's turn. Here we have Chant. Chant allows us to summon one from hand, deck, or grave. Or sorry, from hand or grave, and then we can negate a card if we have 2 level 10s on the field. So let's say our first action was we Raigeki'd, and then we use the effect of Chant to reborn the Raviel, and then we can banish the Destruction Chant, giving us the option to fusion into Big Boy Phantasmal Chaos of Beast. So we have, what, 1, 2, like 5 interactions off of that. So we have 1, 2, yeah, we got 1, 2, 5 interactions. So we have 5 interactions. So that's pretty good for 1-card combo. Next we have the 1-card combo Hamon Raviel Lightning Crash. Any way to get to Raviel Hamon is a 1-card combo into this next board. From here, we're going to activate Hamon to add us Unleashing the Sacred Beast. We're going to pitch the Hamon, then we'll activate Unleashing to add us the Creator, Raviel, and Martyr again. Look familiar. We'll pitch the 2 Creator and Martyr again, activate the Creator grave, summon the Martyr, Martyr effect to place Skyfire, Skyfire effect, place the field spell and 2 more copies of itself. From here, we'll activate the effect of Raviel to search us out Uria. The order of this one doesn't really matter there. It's fine. We're going to summon back the Hamon here from grave, make it unaffected, then activating Martyr, and then we're going to draw 2 cards. So we're using Lightning Crash as our draw 2 cards here. From here, we're going to summon back the Creator, Creator effect, pitch, summon Raviel. Here we can use this Uria to add us to trap. And we can go on the Thunder Dragon because we did use a Thunder in hand this turn. So the difference between Unleashing and 1-card combo Hamon is we get Thunder Dragon Colossus. So obviously the better cards that we want to have are Hamon, Raviel in hand instead of Unleashing. Now this is going to be Hamon Raviel. We use Raviel to search out Hamon. Hamon effect to add us Unleashing. And then from here, Unleashing is going to add us Creator, Martyr, and Uria. We're going to pitch 2. Guess what 2 we pitch? Same 2 we pitched before. And this combo line is with us using the trap cards as well in the deck, which I think by the end of testing, by the end of the time I did all these combos, the trap cards do provide really good value, even though they're slower. I think you should play them right now. So, we're going to Martyr to Skyfire, same old, Fallen Paradise, Skyfire effect, summon one from either deck, graveyard, it doesn't matter what location where we summon this card. We'll summon the Hamon here from deck, making it unaffected, and then we'll spawn 2 more Martyrs off its effect, and then draw 2. And then here we'll summon you-know-who, the Creator. And we'll use Creator effect to summon back 1, summon back the Raviel, and then we'll use Uria effect, summon Chant, or add Chant, and then we'll make Colossus, and then we'll show you that on their turn we're summoning back Martyr, then Martyr on summon places Divine. So if we have an extra interaction point here, which is helpful. This is very helpful to have an extra interaction point, an extra Book of Moon, you know. Okay, I like it, right? Alright, cool. Glad we got that over with, and then we can just fusion summon using this to go into big guy. And now we have 3 renegades. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright. Now here's where the bread and butter happens. The 1.5 card combo is how we get to anti-nibs. Because every time you see us do the first 3 1-card combos, we eat nib all day long, right? Well, here we go. Hamon, add Unleashing, pitch a card, activate to add Creator, Raviel, and Martyr. Pitch the Hamon and Creator. This time we kept Martyr in hand. We activate Creator, summon the Hamon. We're playing around Bestials a little bit there. It really doesn't matter about Bestials because we can just summon off of the field spell. But I did it anyways here. We'll do Martyr Skyfire into Paradise, revealing a 10. And then we'll activate Raviel for Uria. We're going to summon back the Creator from the Banish, use him again, and then we're going to draw 2. And then we're going to draw 2, and we're going to activate Creator effect to pitch a card, and then we're going to summon the Raviel, and then overlay the 2 for Verudras. Our Omni Negate, yay! Nibiru who? So we're on summon number... Actually, this is summon number 5, exactly. Alright, now we're going to use the Uria to search out the trap. We're going to use Martyr. Martyr's going to grab us 2. We're going to Colossus. Oh yeah, we're going to summon one from deck. So we'll summon a Raviel or Hamon here. It's going to be Hamon here. This could be Raviel, but Hamon's going to be the option here because we don't have a way for us to RETRAINS. So we can at least burn them for 1,000. Next we're going to do Colossus. Set trap. Pass turn. It's not bad, right? Not bad. We still have the option. We use the Omni Negate first, and then we'll activate Chant to negate the other card, and then we can use Chant again to go into the Phantom of Chaos. Summon 2. Back. There you go. Alright. Now, we'll go into 1.5 card combo Unleashing. We'll start off of Unleashing Creator, Hamon, Raviel, which I think yeah. I'll use the Skyfire. I'll use Hamon to search Skyfire here. We'll pitch the Hamon after we had used the add Skyfire, so we had to ditch it at the grave. We'll reveal the Raviel. Here we'll use the Raviel to search this Uria, and this combo is going to be underneath Nibiru. There's no point of us going for Martyr in this line, so we don't want to play in the Nib. So we'll go Martyr, summon Hamon, and then we'll draw 2 off of Paradise. And then we'll activate Field Spell. Bring back the Creator effect, pitch a card. Summon the Raviel. And then we'll use Uria to search after we make Thunder Dragon Colossus. And then we have the Negate and Thunder Dragon Colossus. So, pretty good. Alright, now we're getting into the tricky stuff. What if we open Martyr in hand already? Well, here we go. Raviel search us the Hamon effect. Search us Unleashing. Add us the Creator, add us Raviel, or add us Uria and add us Raviel. And then we pitch 2. We'll pitch to Raviel again. Yes, we have 2 Raviels in grave. It's fine. You could always, if you really wanted to, you could always just do this as the 1.5 card combo and just pitch the Martyr. And then just add it, or along those lines. So I'll bring back Raviel. We'll normal summon Martyr. Go for Skyfires. I hate when I misclick. Reveal Uria. Effect. Draw 2 here. And then we'll spawn the Creator or Hamon. Go Hamon. Okay, we did Creator. Okay, I was wondering why I did that weirdly. Okay. So we'll spawn by Creator again. We'll use Creator effect to pitch. Summon back Hamon. Overlay the 2 for Verudras. And then here we can go into Martyr summons. And then we make the same board as we did last. So this deck is very consistent. You'll see that all day. This deck is so consistent. This is Martyr Uria. So we'll go normal summon Martyr, Martyr for Skyfires, Skyfire from Paradise, reveal the Uria, and then we'll use the effect to summon one from deck. We'll summon the Hamon from deck here. From here we'll spawn 2 more. This does play in the nib, sadly. From here we'll activate the effect to draw 2. And then we'll use Uria effect to fetch us a destruction chant, pitch a card, and then we'll use the effect of that field spell to summon Raviel, and then we'll set this. So Uria is definitely our weakest opening, but at least this gets us into phantasmal chaos, so that's the nice thing. And then we have Skyfire, Raviel, Hamon, lightningcrash combo. So we'll go Skyfire, start, reveal, summon one from deck, summon a Hamon, draw 2. And now we'll activate Hamon in hand, activating a Thunder for the turn. I guess you know where this is going. Now we're going to add us 3 cards. We're going to add Martyr, Creator, and Raviel. I'm going to pitch 2. I'm going to just pick this Creator. We'll activate Raviel to search us the Uria, and then we're going to normal summon Martyr to summon 2 more, because we're not playing Divine in the deck right now. This is without Divine, the continuous trap. From here, we can activate Orchestrator, summon back. Now, we have to do it this way because we won't have a Sacred Beast monster if we make the Varudra, so we will on summon number 6 be nibbed. If we get nibbed, we get nibbed, but that's just how the hand was. We could also not play this combo. We could just do 1.5 card Hamon combo, which is probably the better option. But this is here so that you know how to do the combo in case something weird's happening. Like you're trying to play into a board. So that's like my only excuse for this is like you're playing into a board. Alright. Then we have the Divine Crash combo. So we're going to do the same exact thing in some steps. Summon Reveal, place special the Hamon, draw 2, Hamon effect in hand, add Uria, Creator, and Martyr. Pitch the Creator to grave and a card, summon back the Raviel, and since we haven't used it, Martyr effect to place Divine. So now we don't play in the dip. We'll summon back the Creator. We'll Martyr again. So this combo looks a lot better with continuous trap, right? Uria effect, pitch a Hamon from hand. We'll summon back a Raviel from deck. We'll use the effect of Creator. Creator to send himself for our lovely Thunder Dragon Colossus, and then we'll set Destructive Chant, giving us the option to RETRAINS as well. So Divine does add a lot of value into the deck. Alright, now let's get to the worst combo of the deck. Alright, the worst combo of the deck is you open Skyfire Uria. Alright, this is a prayer. This is a Hail Mary. If you open this, you're Hail Marying. We're just going to do the same thing. Reveal, place 3, active field spell, summon a Hamon from deck, and then we're going to draw 2 cards and pray that we draw extension, any starter, and if not, we end on Uria, trap card. So that is there in case you need to know that. You get 1 negate, 1 spell and trap pop, and 1,000 burn. Good luck. There's no other, I could not find a different line for this. Now, this hand isn't bad if you have the trap. So, we're going to start off showing you the same old, reveal 10, activate field spell, place 2 more. Summon a Phantasmal Martyr from the deck, activate Martyr effect to place Divine. Then from here, we'll summon a name, summon Hamon. Now we'll spawn 3 more, because we're going to deck thin. We're going to draw on the 2 more good cards here. So hopefully we draw on the 2 good cards, one of them being extension, one of them being hand trap. Now we'll use the Uria effect. chant. Now we'll use the effect of the field spell to summon Raviel, and then we'll set chant, pass turn, we +1 on it. So, it does add us more. And that's why I say you should probably be playing the Continuous Trap. Now for the final combo of the deck. This is the Unchained engine. This is very simple. You only need 2 cards in your main deck and 2 to 3, maybe 4 extra deck targets coming up. We're only going to use 2 of them currently. We're going to use the Unchained Soul of Rage, and we're going to use the Unchained Link 2 that searches. So this is 1.5 card combo. I like this combo a lot. This is probably where I'm going to start with the deck. So we'll go Hamon, Search, Unleashing, Unleashing. So this is going to be very similar to the previous 1.5 card combo of Hamon. We're going to do everything to the T. So we're going to pitch the Hamon and the Creator. Here we're going to summon back the Hamon. Then we're going to go on the Martyr. We're going to Skyfire, reveal and place the field spell, effect the Raviel, search Uria. Here we're going to summon back the Creator. And then we're going to draw 2 cards. Here we're going to pitch a card to summon back our other 10, make Ferrugious, so with Raviel here. And then we'll use Martyr, spawn 3. From here we go into Thunder Dragon, and then we start doing our Unchained combo. So we'll go Link Kuriboh, go into Yama, and then Yama effect to add Red Dog. And then here we can actually use Uria effect to add us the trap, and then pitch the Red Dog and trigger it to give us the Escaped Unchained. And then we can link away into Soul of Rage. And now this gives us a lot of interaction with our opponent. So now we can Ferrugious the first thing, make sure we send Raviel as our cost. Later on we can activate Escape to pop a card, and then we can chain our Unchained Soul of Rage and Yama. Yama will summon one back, so we'll just summon back the Rage that we sent, and then Rage will add us the Raviel to hand, allowing our Chant to be live, and then we'll activate Chant to summon the Hamon. And then from here we can use that effect to summon us Phantasmal Sacredbeasts of Chaos. So we have a lot of points of interaction here. We have it in, like, deck is good. Deck is good. So I'm happy. I'm happy with it. And I think I got everything in the deck list that really mattered right now. There is a Silhouette line that I didn't do in this video, but I don't think it's worth it, so I didn't add it in here. But Sacred Beast having now technically a searchable deck lockdown is really nice. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will be doing another one here on the new Yu-Gi Chaos cards. That's another deck that I'm really interested in playing, so I'll probably be doing the same exact thing as this, making a giant combo video so that you can just refer to it when you're like, oh, how do I get here? What do I do here? That's why I make these. That's why I made this for Centurion when I made it. And again, I'm happy to play this deck for Nat. So thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope you have a great week.